The bill is floating in midair. I know what you're thinking. How can this possibly be? It's truly a miracle. I can even walk way back here and it's still floating. It dances up and down with me as I move around. It goes everywhere I go. Well, the answer is really pretty ingenious. The answer is I have something right now in my coat called a reel. Now a reel is basically this little apparatus right here. You have to purchase these at magic shops. What happens is very simple. There's a tiny piece of thread in here. It's invisible thread. That invisible thread is on a reel, just like a fishing line. As I go in or out, that line stays nice and taut wherever I go. Wherever I go, that line stays taut. So when I have this here, but where's the other end? Well, let's find out. On the other end of the reel, I have this tiny piece of wax. Now this wax right here is very sticky. What I'm able to do is take a piece of this wax, I weave that into that invisible thread over and over and over, so it's completely covering it. Then very nonchalantly, I take the piece of wax off of my reel. I now have it in my hand. While I'm just talking with people, I stick it on the bar or I stick it wherever I need to, and then I walk just far enough away from it to where there's a line now from here to here. And I make sure it's not so far that somebody's going to walk in between it or do something like that and break it. Now the next step is all about the presentation. The way that this works, and the reason why I've blown so many people away with it, is in the presentation. The presentation is, take the bill that you're going to be using. Remember now there's a string right here. I'm touching it right here. You may not be able to see it, but it's here. Take the bill. You have people standing right here. I have a line from here to here. All I'm going to do is say, watch very carefully. It's the weirdest thing. This bill has been able to float, and I've done it in the past. I've been using this new mental telepathy kind of stuff, and I can actually move objects with my mind. Doesn't work every time. Now, did you see that move I just did? This is the move. The move is I have the bill here. I go all the way around the string, and now I have it wrapped around the string. Now I'm going to start crumpling it up. As I crumple it up, I lean forward slightly, not to break the string. If I do this and I push down, there's a chance that the string can break. So I put it over and I lean forward slightly, giving me some slack in the string. I crumple this up, and now I actually have it sitting on the string, just like that. Now here's where all the magic has to happen. The magic has to happen where I have it crumpled in that hand, and now what I want to do is get one hand completely clear and then slowly release the string. You don't want to just drop it in the air like that. You want to slowly, maybe even tapping it, it floats in the air like that. And I kind of move my hands around. If I have a little bit of movement, you can go up and down because it's on a string. It'll move up and down with you. You can show there's nothing on either side. This is way too much presentation for this. Look, you're floating something in midair. All you need to do is this. You have the bill. You show it to them, crumple it, and boom. It's floating for a few seconds. Pick it back up again, hand it to them. Now as you hand it to them, I reach over, and if you look at my hand right here, see that? I'm right back on that little tiny, there we go. Now the coolest thing about this trick is, as soon as I get that off, if I release it, zip, zoop, it went right back in my jacket. So I can be standing all the way over here, release that, let it go, and it goes right back into my jacket. What I tend to do is I hand it to the person, let them look at it, I pull it off right here, let it go, bingo. I'm completely clean now. The string and everything is right back inside, and I'm good to go. This trick, you only do once. Some tricks you can do, and then, oh yeah, half an hour later you might do it again. This trick, you perform it one time only, because people are going to be looking for, how is it doing? Yeah, oh, is there a string, and what is he doing ahead of time? They're going to be really watching you. So it's a great trick. If it's done right, you take your time, make sure the lighting is right. Only do it once. That's the trick to floating a dollar bill.